Well, hello there. My name is Andrew Michael. I'm a real estate agent here in Northeast Florida. And in this video, we are going to talk about the #1 rated school district in the entire state of Florida. That's right. There's 67 counties in this state of Florida. And we are going to talk about the #1 rated school district. And then we're going to talk about the high schools in that district. And we're going to do that right now. Hey everybody, welcome back. Again, my name is Andrew Michael. I am a full-time real estate agent here in Florida's we call it the First Coast, Northeast Florida. So that's Nassau County, Duval, which is Jacksonville, St. John's, and then we go down into Flagler County, which is Palm Coast as well. Sounds like a big area, but we're helping people relocate. You know, they don't know Fernandina Beach from Jax Beach from Palm Coast. So it's kind of helpful to have a larger area so we can kind of help them find what's best for them. But anyway, so you can reach out to us whether you're looking to move now or like 3 days from now or 3 years from now, whatever. The phone number's down below. In fact, we helped all these other fine folks. So we can definitely help you too. So with that out of the way, let's get started. So we went to niche.com and once again, they have rated St. Johns County as the #1 school district in the entire state of Florida. So woohoo! So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the top rated high schools. We're going to discuss the academies and all the different things that go into that. So now just real quick, we're going to touch on this. Why are schools so important? Like let's say for instance, you don't have children, or if you did, those kids are no longer kids. They're out paying their own way. You know, they own their own house, have their own families, you know, whatever's going on in their lives. So they no longer live in your home. They're no longer going to school. So why should you care? Well, unless you're living in a 55 and older community, which is fine, we have those too. But unless you're moving into one of those communities, schools are probably going to be really important for whoever buys your home. And I know what you're saying, this is my forever home, we're never going anywhere. And I hope that's true. But life happens and plans change and things change. So schools are definitely something you want to keep an eye on whenever you purchase a home. And Florida is no different than wherever you're coming from. So what is the #1 rated high school according to niche.com in the #1 school district in the state of Florida? Well, that would be Ponte Vedra High School. Ponte Vedra High School, go Sharks, is just over from Nocatee or Ponte Vedra, you go over the bridge, and now you are in Ponte Vedra Beach. It's, for the most part, the 32082 zip code. And this is actually one of the priciest zip codes in the entire county. So in St. Johns County, when you're starting in the Northeast, which is Ponte Vedra Beach, well known, by the way, for the TPC or the Players Championship. If you don't play golf, it's fine. I wish I did. I just don't have time. But we go every year to the TPC. Love it. It's great. But anyway, back to on point. So anyway, Ponte Vedra Beach is the #1 Ponte Vedra High School is the #1 high school in the #1 school district in the state of Florida. So there you go. What's #2? Creekside. Creekside mascot is the Knights. Go Knights. They are a little newer school. And again, that's going to be also in the north end of the county and west of Ponte Vedra. The academies there are the environment and urban planning and also emerging technologies. So even if you're not zoned for that school, but if your child's interested in that, they can apply for those academies. What is the #3 high school in the top rated school district in the state of Florida? That would be Bartram Trail High School. Bartram Trail High School. Now, this is something interesting. In 2005, the New England Patriots used it as their training facility to get ready for the Super Bowl. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, the New England Patriots trained there. They're not there now. But in 2005, they used the high school, the facility there as their facility getting ready for the Super Bowl. And what kind of academies do they offer there? Well, for one, they have the Airforce ROTC. So if your child is interested in going into the Air Force Service Academy or a career in the Air Force, that may be something you want to check out. Also, there's an academy for design and building construction. And you've got the VyStar Academy of Business and Finance. Last but not least, you have information technology, or IT, as it's better known. So if your child wants to build networks and all that kind of cool stuff, then yeah, that may be the school for them. So that was number 3. What is the number 4 high school, according to Niche.com in St. Johns County? Well, it's Alan D. Nease High School. There you go. Now, you may not be familiar with the name, but you will be familiar with one of their alumni, Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow actually played football there. And of course, we all know who he is. Well, maybe you do. Anyway, so he played football there. And at Alan D. Nease High School, or Alan Nease High School, go Panthers, their academies are, they have the Stellar Academy of Engineering, and they have a Communications Academy, and an Academy of Hospitality and Tourism. So if your children are looking at any one of those, or your child, they may want to look at that. Also, you have the Naval ROTC unit is there as well, kind of like we already mentioned. So moving on down. Now, this is kind of interesting to me. The number 5 school in St. Johns County, the number 5 rated public high school in St. Johns County, is the Florida School for the Deaf and the Blind. The reason why I find that interesting is it's not a county school, it's a state school, and it has nothing really to do with where you live like the other schools. That is a state school, and so it has residents coming there from all over the state. Some of them board there, or they live there on campus. Others live here locally, and they go to school there just like they would any other high school. Programs there, just as you can guess, are special for the for children who are blind or deaf. And they may have other programs too, but that's what it's known for. And according to the person giving the trolley tours, now if you've ever been to St. Augustine, you've seen like those little trolleys going all over the place, and they give you all kinds of information. I haven't verified this, so don't hold me to it. But according to one of the trolley tours that I did, Ray Charles actually went to the School for the Deaf and the Blind, and he actually donated money there once. I don't think he graduated, but he went there for a while. And yeah, he donated money for a while. And also supposedly, he would sneak off campus at night and go play in the bars in the historic district that he was not old enough to do at the time. So maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. But anyway, I've heard it, so I thought I'd pass it on to you. Number 6 of the 7 rated schools, and one that isn't rated, which we'll talk about, is St. Augustine High School. St. Augustine High School is towards the center of the county and then east a little bit towards the historic district. So St. Augustine High School it services obviously the people's zone there, or the children's zone there. It also has academies for Cambridge Educational Program, and that is Cambridge from Great Britain, the UK. It's affiliated with them. Also has the Center for the Arts, U.S. Army ROTC, an Academy for Future Teachers, and they have an Academy of Law and Homeland Security. So there you go. That's a pretty diverse group there. Everything from artists to Green Berets to attorneys. There you go. Whatever your kid wants to be, they probably have an academy there for them. So that's pretty neat. Okay, so number 7 is the Pedro Menedez High School. Now, the thing that's kind of unique about Pedro Menedez, if you look at the zoning map here, and by the way, these maps change. I have down in the description, there is a link. If you click on it, it'll take you to the St. Johns County website, and you put in the address either for your home or home that you're considering purchasing, and it'll tell you which schools that at that moment the home is zoned for. So the reason I say at that moment is there's a ton of construction going on in St. Johns County, a lot of people moving here, and so they're building a lot of schools. So things can change. That's why I encourage you to go check that. So, but anyway, so the Pedro Menedez High School, it looks like it has a huge zone, and it does. It's pretty much the entire southern part of the county. But the reason for that is the southern part of the county, especially the southwest portion, is very agrarian. So it has a lot of farms and not as many people. So you have a couple of things out there. Number one, you have what used to be the city of Hastings. Now that folded, went back in the county. It's no longer a city. But you have, so you have that. And then you have, like on the east side, let's say around 95 and east. Okay, it's unincorporated, but you have a lot of homes there. But then when you're in the southwest corner outside of Hastings, you have a lot of rural properties. So I think you have a lot of farms still, but the largest parcel I've shown for a home for a buyer was actually about 20 acres. That's exactly what it was actually. It was an old, cow field, I guess, or, cattle farm. And the owner divided it up into massive plots, and somebody bought one at some point and put their house on 20 acres. There you go. Do you want large acres like that? I don't know. 20 acres is a lot of yard to mow, or maybe just get goats or something. I don't know. But anyway, all right. So by the way, are you getting any value out of this video? Do me a favor. If you are, give me the thumbs up. It helps me come up in searches. Also, if you want to keep getting information like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If not, then just enjoy the video. Whatever. All right. So that is the top 7 ranked high schools in the #1 school district in the state of Florida. Well, there's one left, and it's St. John's Technical High School. That school, I don't believe, has like a zone for it. What it is, and according to Wikipedia, it is the school that's been designated as the school of choice for at-risk students. And so what they do there is they have 2 things. One, they have a much lower student-to-teacher ratio. I believe the ratio that I found, and don't hold me to this one, is about 1 teacher to every 10 students. So there you go. It gives them, I guess it makes it more manageable, helps the teacher have more one-on-one with the students. Also, they have more technical training kind of merged into the curriculum, so to kind of help them when they get out of high school, so they're ready to go into the workforce. So there you go. So we have now, to my knowledge, what I can find, we have now talked about every single public high school in St. Johns County. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else you want to know? Throw it down below in the comments. I'd love to chat with you. Also, if you're looking to make a smooth transition to Northeast Florida, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever works best for you. The phone number's down below. And thank you very much for your time. I've enjoyed hanging out with you, and I look forward to meeting you in person. Have a great day.